Welcome to the explainer. In the world of programming, picking a language, it can feel like you're choosing a side in a war, right? Well, today we're jumping right onto the front lines. We're going to map out the biggest language battlegrounds you need to know about for 2026. Okay, so let's just get right to it. What is the best programming language for 2026? This is the question, isn't it? It's the one that kicks off a million flame wars online and probably keeps a few tech execs staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m.
Yeah, we are just constantly swimming in hot takes, endless hype cycles. You know the thumbnails I'm talking about, the shocked faces. But today, we're going to cut through all of that noise. We're going to find out what actually matters when you're picking a language, especially now in the age of AI.
But here's the reality check. There isn't a single best one. There's no magic bullet that just solves everything. So instead of trying to crown a winner, we're going to explore the key battlegrounds of modern software. We'll see which languages are really dominating their specific fields, and crucially, we're going to understand why.
All right, first up, let's talk about the popularity contest. Looking at the rankings, it paints a pretty interesting picture. But, and this is a big but, it's definitely not the whole story. So take a look at this. What's really fascinating here is that, Python and JavaScript are always hanging out at the top. No surprise there. But these rankings can be, they can be super misleading. Like take Go, for example. The TIOBE index had it dropping from number 7 all the way down to 16 in just 1 year. So is Go dying? Not exactly.
And that's because, the real value of a language in 2026 isn't just about its Google search ranking. It's about how effective it is out there in the real world, getting stuff done.
So today, a language's true power really boils down to these 4 things. First, job demand. Can it land you a great job? Second, AI compatibility. Does it play nicely with the AI revolution? Third, performance. Can it actually scale without, setting a server on fire? And finally, developer happiness. And this one is huge. Will you actually enjoy using it, or will it make you want to throw your laptop out the window? Okay, so let's dive into our first battleground. And this one is, without a doubt, the most explosive, the most rapidly changing area in all of tech right now: AI and data science. And in this arena, there is one undisputed king: Python. It's just that simple. Its syntax is super easy to pick up, but the real power is its massive ecosystem. All those libraries create this almost impenetrable moat around it, making it the go-to language for AI in literally every industry you can think of.
And that dominance, it translates directly into dollars and cents. Just look at the job market. If you've got real expertise with Python's AI libraries, you are looking at some seriously top-tier salaries.
But Python isn't perfect. It has an Achilles heel, and that has always been its performance. It can be slow. And so a new challenger is stepping into the ring, designed from the ground up to take on Python right on its home turf. And Mojo's strategy here is, it's pretty genius. See, it's designed to be a superset of Python. What does that mean? It means you can use all the Python libraries you already know and love, but you also get these massive performance gains. We're talking the kind of speed that's absolutely critical for AI. So Mojo's definitely one to keep a close eye on. All right, let's switch gears and head to our next battleground. This is the one that powers basically every digital thing you do every single day. We're talking about the web. Get this, a staggering 98%. That's the percentage of websites that use JavaScript. It is, for all intents and purposes, the foundational language of the internet. It's everywhere. But anyone who's used JavaScript knows it has a wild side, right? It can be unpredictable, and that's exactly why its calmer, more put-together sibling, TypeScript, is staging what you could call a friendly takeover. So here's the key difference, and it's a big one. With JavaScript, you often don't find an error until your code is actually running, which is, not ideal. TypeScript, on the other hand, catches those errors before you even ship your code. And you can see why huge teams and all the new AI coding assistants absolutely love that safety net. And because of that safety and scalability, the trend is crystal clear. If you look at the data from GitHub, more new projects are now started in TypeScript than in plain JavaScript. For serious, professional web development in 2026, TypeScript is really becoming the standard. Okay, on to our final battleground. Think of this as the engine room of the internet. It's the cloud infrastructure that runs literally everything, from Netflix to your banking app. So, first things first,
Remember that shocking drop in Go's ranking we talked about earlier? Let's tackle that head on. Did Go suddenly fall from grace? Is it dying?
No, not even close. What's happening is this really interesting thing called infrastructurization. Go has become so essential, so stable, so rock solid for building the backbone of the cloud that it's become, well, kind of boring. And trust me, when you're talking about infrastructure, boring is the absolute best compliment you can give a language. It means it just works.
But what about those cases where you need the absolute highest level of performance and safety? I'm talking about situations where every single nanosecond and every byte of memory counts. Well, for that, there's another heavyweight in the ring: Rust.
I love this analogy. Think of Rust as a gym membership. Getting started is tough. It's famously difficult. And the compiler, well, it can feel like a very strict personal trainer who won't let you get away with anything. But the payoff is undeniable. You get incredible speed and bulletproof memory safety. It's built for the most critical systems imaginable.
Okay, so we've got these incredible, specialized tools for AI, for the web, for the cloud. They're all powerful. So with all these amazing options, how in the world do you choose the right one for you or for your next big project? Well, it actually boils down to a pretty simple 3-step framework. Step 1, pick your playground. Where do you want to build? Is it AI, the web, or the cloud? Step 2, know the trade-offs. Are you looking for something easy and flexible, safe and scalable, or fast and efficient? And then step 3 is easy. Choose the tool that was literally designed for that exact job. Because at the end of the day, the goal isn't to chase whatever's hottest on social media this week. It's about picking the tool that actually solves your problem, does it reliably, and lets you sleep at night because you know your code is solid. And that leaves us with one last big, kind of mind-bending question for the future. As these AI coding assistants get smarter and smarter, to the point where they're writing a lot of the code for us, maybe the next big battleground won't be about which language is best. Maybe it'll be about whether we'll even need to write them ourselves at all.